Can you buy a house without a realtor? Yes. There's no law in any of the 50 states that says you need one, and people close deals unrepresented every single day. But here's the part nobody tells you up front. Almost nobody actually does it. 88% of buyers still use an agent, and even after the big NAR settlement rewrote all the commission rules, more than 90% of buyers still walk in with representation. So it's legal, it's possible, but it's a niche path. Let me walk you through when it actually makes sense, how the process works, and the money math, because most people get that part completely wrong. So when does going solo actually make sense? 4 situations. First, new construction. If you're buying a brand new home from a builder, the search is just their model lineup, and the negotiation runs through their sales office. A lot of experienced buyers go in alone here. Just know that on-site rep works for the builder, not for you. Second, you're buying from family or someone you know. Your parents' house, an estate property, a home from a friend. There's no search, no marketing, no real negotiation. You just need clean paperwork, and an attorney handles that for around $800 to $1,500. Third, you're an experienced investor who can run your own comps and write your own offers. And fourth, you found a for sale by owner and the seller wants to deal direct. Only about 5% of homes sell that way now, a record low, but when it happens, you can both skip the commission. Now the process itself is 7 steps and it mirrors a normal purchase. Get pre-approved first. Then run your own comps, and I mean sold prices, not asking prices, on similar homes nearby in the last 3 to 6 months. That's the agent's pricing brain, and you have to replace it. Contact the seller or listing agent directly to tour the home. You do not need your own agent to see a house. Request the seller's disclosure and do real due diligence. Permits, flood maps, HOA docs, title. Then make a written offer on a state-approved contract with your inspection, appraisal, and financing contingencies. This is the step where you most need a professional. Get the inspection, never skip it. That's $300, $600, and it's your renegotiation tool. And then close. A title company or closing attorney runs the title search and escrow, you do a final walkthrough, and you sign. Here's the part everyone gets wrong: the money. People assume going unrepresented automatically knocks 2 to 3% off the price. It does not. After the settlement, buyer agent commissions actually went up. The average rose to 2.82% in early 2026. On a median home, that's about $12,100 sitting on the table. But that money does not flow to you by default. The seller will happily keep it. You only capture it if you write it into your offer. A price cut or a closing credit reflecting the fee nobody's collecting. On a motivated FSBO, you might get most of it. On new construction, a partial incentive at best. In a bidding war, close to zero. So what do you actually do with all this? If you go solo, hire a real estate attorney even if your state doesn't require one. And about 20 states plus DC require one anyway. For $800 to $1,500, that attorney drafts your offer, protects your earnest money with the right contingencies, and reviews everything you sign. They're the single best risk reducer in the whole process. Pair them with a licensed inspector, and you've replaced most of what an agent protects you from for a fraction of the cost. But I'll be straight with you, this isn't for everyone. If you're a first-time buyer, if you're in a competitive multiple offer market, if you're relocating to an area you don't know, or if the deal is complicated, an estate, a short sale, a foreclosure, get an agent. And remember, their fee is negotiable now. You'll know exactly what they cost before you commit, and you can ask the seller to cover it. Bottom line, yes, you can buy a house without a realtor. In the right situation, it's completely viable. Just never skip the inspection, put an attorney at the center of the paperwork, and don't expect a discount you didn't negotiate. Follow me for more home buying tips.